one, not really. It's Black Friday related. It was the Series S was the best selling system on Black Friday. And before I get into this article, Technology Times by Abdul Khalik, it's basically because it was available.
Yeah, it's like having the best vision in a class full of blind people.
But
you're not clearing a high bar.
But let me tell you something. What's wrong with that? This whole article discusses how there was the Series X, the Sony the PS5, the OLED just came out. And it seemed like the Series S is just overlooked and underappreciated. And then Black Friday is the #1 seller. And is there something to say? Because does PlayStation have a lesser model?
Yeah, the PS4.
No.
No. Hear me out here. And it's, I didn't think of it until I just said that out loud. And I said that as a joke, but it actually makes sense, right?
Yeah.
The first year of the PlayStation's life has been completely cross-generation.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Miles Morales came out on PS5 and PS4.
Yep.
There have been Resident Evil 8, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War. So it makes sense that the lower SKU is just the best version of last generation, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but my thing is, let's say you don't have a PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going out and buying one right now.
No, you're not.
But if you don't have an Xbox One, Halo just came out, and you could play, if you want to just play a multiplayer game that's cross console, why not pick up an S?
Oh, I totally agree with you. Speaking specifically, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I was saying I might pick up an S just to play Halo, and then xCloud and all that kind of shit. But
hear me out.
Makes sense.
I almost bought one to travel with.
I love that for you. But xCloud, Matt.
I know, but can I play on my accounts with xCloud?
Yes.
Oh, then I might have solved that problem. However, because I'll bring my laptop anywhere. But I low-key thought about it. I was like, I could spend $300 because I brought my Xbox because we were on vacation, but Sarah was working through some of it. So I'm going to bring my Xbox and play Apex while you're working. And I bring it, and I'm like, it's kind of sketchy carrying it, putting it in a backpack, doing it. I put it back in the original box and did it that way. But I'm like, if someone sees that in the back of my car, I might get a window smash. And I just drove straight to the hotel, put it in the hotel room, and then it was fine. But I was thinking to myself, if I have a Series S, it looks like a ream of paper. It's a small little unit. I get one controller, throw that bad boy in a backpack, and it's good to go.
You're good to go. Load up all your games ahead of time. I completely agree with you. I think, again, there's the two sides to this coin, right? There's the headline of Xbox has a great Black Friday.
Yeah.
And then you kind of take a step back and think about it. And it's like, well, yeah, no, duh. It's the only thing that was available, right? That being said, I think that Series S is a great intro base level, especially for younger kids, maybe. Yeah. Right. So especially now, times are tough, money's tight. You got a kid, that kid wants to play Fortnite, that kid wants to play Halo. The S can do it all. And your kid's got an Xbox. So,
and it's going to get the same games that the X does.
Mm-hmm.
You're paying $300. You might not see it at 4K, and you might not have, I forget off the top of my head what the actual differences are, but it's higher quality.
It does 1440. It doesn't do true 4K. But listen. For most people are not you and I. Most people don't have a 4K HDR 120 hertz TV. They don't. So for most,
I almost bought it anyway. When it first came out, I was like $200 cheaper. That's half the price. The only thing that did it for me was the price of the external solid
storage.
$250. I might as well have
bought another console.
Yeah. So I was like, no, not gonna do that. I bought the Xbox with the 1 terabyte, and it's beautiful.
So for me, yeah, cool. Good for Xbox. I think that they're doing a lot right. They're lighting fires under everybody's ass right now to say we're the team to beat. And we'll talk about Sony's response. Breaking news as of like today.
Yeah, it was great.
Almost didn't make it into the show. See, aren't you glad we delayed filming a day?
That was me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy accidents.
I went to bed at 6 p.m.
Matt was
and woke
not committing insurance fraud.
Went to bed at 6 p.m., woke up at 7 a.m. ready to go to work. Got a solid 13 hours.
And he didn't leave the house with a trunk full of Picassos.
Regardless, while we're on the topic of best Black Friday sellers, I don't think anyone was surprised at what the best-selling game was. And that is brought to you by...
That was topic 2 or topic 1A?
Yeah, technically 1A. It's a Game Central article. I couldn't find the name of the author. So RIP, if you see this video and want credit, please DM us and we'll give you credit.
I'll give you a kiss.
Yeah. It was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Shocker,
obviously.
But not.
Everybody buys it. And again, on Black Friday, Switch did the bundle with Mario Kart 8. So again, if you're going to buy a Switch, you're also buying Mario Kart 8.
Exactly.
So it's a no-brainer. I didn't think it would be this year just because.
How many times can Mario Kart 8 win?
It's not even that. It was just because of the OLED. I assumed that didn't have a bundle. So people would be buying the OLED, and most people already had their Switch. So I didn't think it would be that type of like recovery into that. But man, did people love Mario Kart.
People love it.
It's crazy.
That's why I think we haven't seen a Mario Kart 9. I think we haven't seen a Mario Kart 9 for the same reason we haven't seen Grand Theft Auto 6 yet. Because GTA Online and Mario Kart 8 are doing so unexpectedly well for so long that Nintendo's just like, why? Like, we know people are going to buy the next one, right? Like, Rockstar's not sitting there being like, oh, I wonder if people are going to buy Grand Theft Auto 6. That's not a conversation that's happening. So they're just like, how much water can we get out of this?
They're just like, the printer won't stop. Like
we've tried turning it off.
We literally put Link in it. We thought you guys would stop playing. You can get high rule tires for your go-kart. And you guys are still playing.
I almost forgot about that Breath of the Wild DLC. Jesus Christ. Remember that?
I was like, who did this?
Remember when Link was in a biker gang? Yikes.
Low-key, he has a bike in the game.
It was the coolest. I'm not glad. That was the coolest shit.
At the Breath of the Wild, you get a motorcycle. And I was
at the end of the DLC, and you have to beat a hard-ass boss in the DLC.
Regardless, motorcycle.
Yeah, cool as shit. Can't wait.
In a Zelda game. Why?
Can't wait.
You know he's pulling up to Hyrule Castle and he's just gonna be like, Zelda. Get on.
A little of that. A little of this.
Yeah. We're going to the temple. We're going to the water temple.
Let me ask you something. Come here.
Yeah.
So not surprised on Mario Kart.
No.
At this point, I just want to see how long this can run for, right? Like, my question is, do you think we go the entire Switch generation with no new Mario Kart?
I thought it was going to be the OLED. I thought the OLED was going to get a new Mario Kart.
Interesting.
And now me and you have been talking about the Switch Pro that comes out later. Or the idea is, are they going to get another thing? Is it coming? If yes, then I see.
That's where we see Mario Kart 9, whatever.
Yeah, if not, nope. Why would they? It's
just too good. Why haven't we gotten Elder Scrolls 6? I don't want to hear, the Fallout. I don't want to hear. So, like, I always like you hear these articles, all the crunch and this and crunch and munch, and people are working too hard. Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas came out 3 years apart. You can't tell me that we haven't gotten a new Elder Scrolls game in 10 years.
Yeah.
Because it's just too big.
Let me tell you something. If it's not good,
come on.
I'm gonna be pissed. Like I'm gonna be really,
I don't give a
really
shit.
angry. I'm gonna buy it, and it's probably gonna be like legendary. But I have bought too many versions of Skyrim.
I'm proud to say one.
If
one version of Skyrim is all I own.
If they would sell me another version and just started me off in a different location
instead of the wagon,
I would buy it again. I would buy it again and play it because through recent playthroughs, I only get so far before I'm like, this is the same game.
You can only get so far in Skyrim before you realize, man, if I just play Archer, I can finish the game in 20 minutes.
You could finish the game a lot with pretty much any class.
Bullshit. Archer's the way to go. Team Fallout, Skyrim sucks. Next slide. Next up.
What? Did you like 76?
I liked what they were trying to do. Anything, again, I'm a very big vibe person, right?
Okay.
So like, if the vibe, if the motif, if the world of the game gets me, that'll take me real far. So like, BioShock is like the one thing I point to where it's like the world was a character, right? Red Dead, Last of Us, and Fallout to me, like Skyrim's just like generic fantasy. Cool.
See, I think that's just because you don't like the fantasy stuff. Because like
not true. I love Witcher.
Okay, that's fair. Because I couldn't get after I played Fallout 3. New Vegas. I didn't really like New Vegas that much. And then, yeah, I know.
Bro, you got we got to do a hot takes episode because you're off your shit, man.
Yeah, and then I liked Fallout 4.
That's the best one.
Now Fallout 3 was the best one, but that's neither here nor there. I played Fallout 4, and then after that, I was like, I can't get engrossed into a shooter. Even if it's
not a shooter, Matt.
I know it is.
It's a role-playing game with future guns.
I know. I can't do the future. I don't do future, and I don't do steampunk.
It's not either of those things. It's called retrofuturism. Okay, it's the same thing as BioShock. God damn it!
I didn't like BioShock.
What podcast is this?
You heard what I said. I think you ignored it. I
did. I won't hear that kind of bullshit slander. BioShock. BioShock might. All right.
I think it's overrated.
Stop. When was the last time you played BioShock?
When it came out.
Okay. We were 12. And I, at 12, was like, oh, this is hot shit. Just because it didn't dawn on you. Play BioShock again.
The artwork doesn't do it for me.
The story.
The story.
Stop it. Okay.
The story's good, but it doesn't do it. The artwork doesn't do it for me. I couldn't connect. I felt like I was playing a game. I didn't get immersed.
Not enough thick anime ladies for you goddamn weeb. I understand what you're trying to say.
I got 2 Funko Pops coming in later this week.
Both thick as hell.
No, they're actually not. But
you have to unload them with the
I was talking about my Funko Pop collections with my coworker earlier this week, and I was just like, man, you like these things too much. Like, I'm too proud of my Funko Pop collection.
I told you, I own 3 Funko Pops and I've opened them all. No. And I know that's like slander.
You were at the house. You saw them.
I did.
That wasn't even, that's not even
They're in your bedroom. They're in your bedroom. And I like that. And I like that you're a man of commitment so that when you and your partner are engaged in sweet adult activities, you can make eye contact with your unopened Naruto Funko Pop.
Yeah, I could see
God
my Lord
damn nerd.
Naruto.
All right.